Namaste everyone. Welcome to Bhumi Yoga channel. In this series, we are going to focus on basic Hatha Yoga flow that every beginner can practice. So let's begin. Sitting in Sukhasana position, keeping your spine straight, erect. If you are slouching your shoulders and unable to erect your spine, sit on the block. That will help you to straighten your spine and open the chest. Keep your hands in Chin Mudra. Joining your index finger and thumb, place it on your knees and gently close your eyes. Observe your breath. Breathe in deeply and breathe out completely. Inhale and exhale. Now we are going to check our nadis, our energy channels, by practicing Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. For Nadi Shodhan, you have to lift your right hand and close your right nostril with your thumb and place your index finger and middle finger at your third eye. Inhale from your left nostril and exhale from your left nostril. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. After a couple of breaths, you can change your nadi. Close your left nostril with your ring finger. Open your right nostril. Inhale from your right nostril and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. After last exhalation, release your hand, come back to your normal breath. Now the purpose behind checking your nadi is to clear your nostrils, open your nadis. So the nadi which is blocked, we will try to open that. If you feel your right nostril is blocked as compared to left nostril, close your left nostril and exhale forcefully from your right side. Or you can do the other way around. It depends on whether you are practicing this flow in the morning or evening. Morning time, generally the nostrils are blocked, and evening time, generally the nostrils are open. So if both the nostrils are open, you can exhale from both the nostrils. After last exhalation, release your hand and come back to your normal breath. This forceful exhalation helps to clear the nostrils. Now again, we'll switch our nadi. Close your right nostril this time and exhale forcefully from your left nostril. After last exhalation, release your hand and come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you can feel both the nostrils are open equally and you are ready for your asana practice. So now straighten your legs in front. Keeping distance between your legs, extend your arms in front. We are going to start with Sukshma Vyayam. In Sukshma Vyayam, we are going to move small joints. So you have to extend your toes and your fingers together. Inhale when you extend your fingers and your toes. Exhale when you squeeze your palms and your toes. Breathe in and breathe out. After a couple of breaths, release your hands. Now fold your right legs. Let's focus on our right ankle. Insert your fingers into your toes. When you insert your fingers into your toes, it helps to massage your toes as you press your fingers into your toes and rotate your ankle. clockwise. While you are rotating your ankle here, you are gently giving massage to your knee as you can move your ankle front and back. And do reverse rotation. After a couple of breaths, release your leg and change your side. Fold your left leg, placing your ankle over your thigh, close to your knee joint. Insert your fingers into your toes, pressing your toes, giving little massage to your toes, and gently rotate your ankle. While moving your ankle here on your thigh, giving massage to your knee. And do reverse rotation. After a couple of breaths, release your hands, straighten your leg. Same way, we will move our wrist. So extend your arms here, extending your fingers and gently rotate your wrist here. And do reverse rotation. And release your hand. If you are sitting on the block, you can feel free to remove the block and straighten your legs. Now in this position, we are going to create compression on our abdominal region. So with inhalation, lift your both the arms. Exhale, make a fist with your palms, fold forward. Inhale and take your arms back, your trunk back. Exhale and fold forward. And after a couple of breaths, do reverse rotation. Inhale, lifting your arms up, go back with your trunk, and exhale, extend your arms in front. This also gradually helps to open up our back of the knees, stretching our hamstrings. And here you are also mobilizing your shoulders, your spine. And after a couple of breaths, grabbing your feet here, fold forward and stay in this position. Feeling gentle compression on our abdominal region, getting the physiological effect for our digestive system. After a couple of breaths, inhale, lift your arms up, exhale and release. Now in the next round, we will do another dynamic movement. For the purpose of warm-up, you can bend your knees here, getting into tabletop position. Placing your palms at the back, fingers pointing towards your buttocks. From here, first we are going to raise our hip, getting into bridge pose, open our chest fully, look at the ceiling. Inhale deeply. And when you exhale, pushing your hip back, extending your legs here, getting into Paschimottanasana. Once again, inhale, bending your knees, lifting your hip. And exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Do it as per your own pace. Inhale and exhale. As you open your chest fully in bridge pose, enhances your lung capacity. And exhale. When you fold forward, you will stretch your spine fully. And you are giving your spine counter effect by bending forward and doing backward extension. Inhale and exhale. Now last time, this time inhale and stay here. And from here, exhale, gently dropping your hip, walk back with your palms, getting into Malasana position. So extend your arms in front, pressing your knees out, slightly turn your toes out and join your palms in front. Broaden your chest here. Malasana, staying Malasana for long gives positive effect on our reproductive organs, secretes the hormones and stimulates our digestive system as well as reproductive system. And holding this position for long also helps to prevent old age issues like UTI or urinary tract infection can be prevented by practicing this position for long. Now from Malasana, release your hands and insert your palms into your feet. From here, we are getting into Padahastasana. Inhale first and exhale, extend your knees fully. Folding forward, extending your spine. If you are unable to extend your knees fully, you can bend your knees but still stay there in folding forward position. Those who are able to extend their knees fully, enjoy the stretch at the back of the knees and your hamstrings. Try and press your chest forward, keeping your elbows soft. And after a couple of breaths, gently release your hands, pointing your toes in front, keeping your feet hip width apart. And from here, lift your arms back, interlock your fingers there and go deeper in your stretch. Around your shoulder, you can feel nice stretch, reducing the stiffness around your neck and your shoulder blades. And from here, gently release your hands. Lifting your trunk halfway up, you can slightly bend your knees, moving your hips side to side. If you are unable to put your fingertips on the ground, feel free to use blocks. And from here, extend your knees, putting your palms on your waist. Inhale and lift yourself up. Exhale and release your hands, getting into standing position. Shake your knees. Come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now in standing position, we will start with Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Surya Namaskar gives a lot of physiological effect on our body and it prepares us for our spiritual journey. So for sun salutation, stand in front of the mat. Join your feet. Give grounding to your feet first, moving your trunk forward and back, side to side. And make sure both the feet are grounded. Now lift your kneecaps, engage your thighs, your glutes. Tuck your tailbone in. Pull your belly in. Here you are applying root lock, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal lock and lift your chest. Inhale, lift your shoulders up, back and down. Arms by your side, extend your fingers, chin parallel to the ground, gaze in front. This position is called as Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Inhale first and exhale. Or this is also called as Tadasana. Breathe in and breathe out. From here, join your palms in front, Namaskarasana. Inhale, lift your arms up, pressing your hip forward, extending your arms upward, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms by your side, fold forward, hold your ankles into Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward and step back with your left leg. Put your left knee on the ground, extend your toes at the back. Inhale, lift your trunk, join your palms over your head, Ashwa Sanchalanasana, horse riding pose. And exhale, release your hands, step back with your right leg into Falakasana, plank pose, keeping your spine parallel to the ground. From here, put your knees, chest and chin on the ground into Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide your trunk up, open your chest, rotate your shoulders back, Bhujangasana, look through your third eye at the ceiling. Exhale and press your buttocks back into Adho Mukha Svanasana or Parvatasana. Now inhale, step forward with your left leg. Put your right knee on the ground, extend your toes at the back. Lift your trunk, join your palms over your head, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhale, release your hands, step forward with your right leg, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your trunk, extend your arms, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Namaskarasana, Samasthiti. Other side will repeat the same. Join your palms, Namaskarasana. Inhale, lift your arms, Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Hold your ankles. Inhale, look forward, step back with your right leg. Put your knee on the ground, keeping your knee at 90 degrees. Lift your trunk, join your palms over your head. Exhale, release your hands, step back with your left leg into Falakasana. Put your knees, chest and chin on the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide your trunk, rotate your shoulders back, Cobra pose. Exhale, press your buttocks back into Parvatasana. Inhale, step forward with your right leg. Put your left knee on the ground. Extend your toes at the back. Lift your arms. Exhale, release your hands. Step forward with your left leg. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your trunk. Extend your arms. Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Namaskarasana. Samasthiti. We'll do one more set. Inhale and exhale. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Join your palms in front, Namaskarasana. Inhale, release your hands, join your palms over your head, upward greeting pose. Exhale, releasing your hands, standing position, folding forward. Inhale, look forward, step back with your left leg. Put your knee on the ground, join your palms over your head, horse riding pose. Exhale, release your hands, right leg back into plank pose. Putting your knees, chest and chin on the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide your trunk up, Cobra pose. Exhale, press your buttocks back, Parvatasana or mountain pose. Inhale, step forward with your left leg, extend your right toe at the back, lift your trunk, horse riding pose. Exhale, release your hands, right leg in front, forward bending pose. Inhale, lift your trunk, join your palms over your head, upward greeting pose. Exhale, greeting pose and Samasthiti. Equal standing pose. Other side will repeat the same. Join your palms, Namaskarasana. Inhale, lift your arms, Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, step back with your right leg, extending your toes at the back. Lift your trunk, join your palms over your head. Exhale, release your hands, left leg back, Falakasana. Put your knees, chest and chin on the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide your trunk up, Cobra pose. Exhale, press your buttocks back, Parvatasana. Inhale, step forward with your right leg, extend your toes at the back, lift your trunk, join your palms over your head. Exhale, release your hands, step forward with your left leg, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your trunk, extend your arms, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Namaskarasana, Samasthiti, and come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And this way you can practice almost 8 to 10 rounds of Surya Namaskar in one session, and you can see the effect. Surya Namaskar can also be practiced as a warm-up. Come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now followed by sun salutation, we will practice few balancing postures. So join your feet here, put your palms on your waist, shifting your weight on your left foot, turn your right foot out and lift your right leg. putting your foot either near to your ankle or your knee or close to your hip joint on your groin, and try and find your balance here. If you are losing your balance, you can find the proper position, the proper placement of your right foot. Open your hip here, knee pointing to your side. From here, inhale and exhale, join your palms in front of your chest. Find one point where you can focus at. And take a couple of breaths here. Standing in tree pose, Vrikshasana, makes our focus better. And it also improves our memory. And from here, release your hands, lift your arms up, join your palms over your head. If you want to make it more challenging, you can lift your chin and look through your third eye at the ceiling. But if you are losing your balance here, you can change your drishti and look straight. Now from here, inhale and look straight. Exhale, and this time you can do little tilted position, extending your trunk to your side, giving lateral stretch to your spine. This is also called as swaying palm tree pose. After a couple of breaths, inhale and slowly come back. Exhale and gently release your arm, followed by your legs. Now we'll repeat the same with the other side. Turn your left foot out, shifting your weight on your right foot. Place your left foot either close to your ankle or close to your knee, or you can place it all the way up close to your groin. Open your hip nicely, point your knee to your side. Engage your glutes, tuck your tailbone and join your palms in front of your chest. Find one point where you can focus at. It is very important to practice both the sides to balance our Ida and Pingala Nadi, our sun and moon energy. After a couple of breaths, release your hands and lift your arms up, join your palms over your head and find your drishti. Either look straight or look through your third eye at the ceiling. And from here, inhale, look forward. Now exhale, bend to your left side. Giving lateral stretch to your spine. Now inhale and slowly come back. Exhale, gently release your arm, followed by your legs. And gently shake your legs. Feel free to loosen up your hip, your spine or your ankle, wherever you feel you have got strain. So in this case, maybe I'll move my ankle a little bit, rotating my ankle clockwise and anti-clock. And change your leg and anti-clock. Now from here, spray your legs in Utkat Konasana. We will do goddess pose. So turn your toes out, knees out and lower down your hip. Try and keep your knees, your thighs and your hip in one line. And join your palms in front and stay here for a couple of breaths. In Hatha Yoga practice, the focus should be on your breath and try and lengthen your breath. So it is not necessary that you have to hold it just for 5 breaths or specific 8 breaths. You can hold the position for longer and get the benefit of the pose. You can also close your eyes to go deeper in your pose. After a couple of breaths, extend your knees there. Take few recovery breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Flex your knees. Inhale, lift your arms, join your palms over your head. And this time, find your drishti, look at your palm. After a couple of breaths, release your hands, extend your knees, turn your toes in, bring your feet closer and come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. After checking our balance and working on our pelvic region, now we are going to focus on our spine. So for this, first we will get into Vajrasana position. Joining your knees, open your heels, keeping our knees together, thighs together. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. This is the best asana to practice after every meal. It speeds up our digestion. Now from here, come up on your knees. Keep little distance between your knees, keeping your knees in line with your hip. If you have knee issue, you can keep a blanket under your knees for a cushion. Now tuck your toes in. We are going to perform Ushtrasana, camel pose. It's a complete back bend. Let's first prepare ourselves for Ushtrasana. Put your hands at the back, engaging your glutes, your front part of the thighs. With inhalation, expand your chest and take your trunk back. And with exhalation, come back to your neutral position. Breathe in and breathe out. Ushtrasana makes our spine flexible and it also strengthens our lower back. Breathe in and breathe out. And after warming up the lower back, now one by one we are going to lift our arms. So with inhalation, lift your left arm, exhale and take your arm at the back, try and grab your ankle. So be there on your toes in the beginning and extend your right arm in front. Open your chest and take your right arm at the back. Look at the ceiling. Avoid dropping your head fully like this to avoid compression on the neck. So you can elongate your neck, extend your neck here and look at the ceiling. Inhale and slowly come back. Other side will repeat the same. With inhalation, lifting your right arm, rotating your arm at the back, grabbing your ankle here and extend your left arm over your head. Now we'll repeat the same with the other side. Inhale, lift your right arm, rotating your arm here, place your hand on your ankle and extend your left arm at the back. Inhale and slowly come back, placing your palms on your chest, on your navel. Observe your breath. Take few recovery breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Now to complete this sequence, we will do final position of Ushtrasana. From here, releasing your arms, inhale, lift your right arm, followed by your left arm and try and grab your ankles, both the sides. Open your chest fully, extend your neck and look at the ceiling. Those who are unable to grab their ankles, feel free to do Ardha Ushtrasana, half camel pose. Inhale and slowly come back one by one, releasing your arms. Exhale and come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now those who have felt confident to practice the complete Ushtrasana position on the toes, this time we are going to extend our toes and now you can try and grab your ankles. So one by one, again lifting your arms and try and grab your ankles. Again, if you find it difficult to grab your ankles in this position, be there on your toes. Going deeper in your back bend. And with inhalation, releasing your arms one by one and exhale, gently lower down your hip. And let's get into the counter pose. Dropping your spine here, extending your arms, resting in child pose. Now inhale and lift yourself up. This time, open your feet here, join your knees together, rotate your calf out and lower down your hip. If you have difficulty sitting on the ground directly due to stiffness in your knee joint, feel free to use block. You can place a block under your hip like this, either keep it flat or maybe you need little more height, keeping it higher, or maybe you need 2 blocks to sit on. So find your position accordingly in Virasana. Virasana helps to strengthen our ankle, our knees and our hip area. And it also works well on our digestion and our reproductive organs. Now followed by Virasana, let's get into Supta Virasana. For this, place your palms at the back and gently get into reclining position. So find your own position. If you find it difficult to rest on your back fully, be there on your elbows, on your forearms. Or those who can get into completely reclining position, go ahead. But try and reduce the arch at the back. Make sure you are not lifting your knees in this position. Feel burning sensation at your front part of the thighs as you are getting maximum stretch around your knees and your quads. Close your eyes there and really go deeper in your breath. And after a couple of breaths, inhale and gently lift yourself up with the support of your elbows, with the support of your palms. And this time, open your knees here. Join your toes at the back. And now we are going to get into Adho Mukh Virasana. So extending your arms in front, pressing your navel followed by your chest. And stay there. Feel the counter effect on your spine. And after a couple of breaths, inhale and lift yourself up. Exhale, bring your knees closer. Drop your hip and straighten your legs. Shake your knees here. So staying in Virasana for longer duration really strengthens our knee joint. So if you feel strain on your knee joint, this is the practice that you can do. Put your palms on your kneecap, contract your knees and gently relax. Inhale and contract. Exhale and gently relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Great. Now it's time for us to twist our back. So join your feet here. Let's get into Vakrasana position. Fold your left leg and place your left leg over your right thigh. From here, inhale, lift your right arm. Exhale, twist your spine. Insert your right arm, place it on your left thigh and try and extend your arm. See if you are able to grab your leg here. Otherwise, you can just flex your elbow here and stay here. Open your chest, rotate your shoulder back and look back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale and gently release your arm, followed by your leg. Change your side. Fold your left leg. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, rotating your trunk, insert your arm here and place your right hand at the back and look back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale and gently release. Now from here, once again, fold your left leg, place it over your right thigh And this time you can fold your right leg as well. Once again, lifting your right arm, going deeper in your twist, rotating your trunk, insert your arm, try and insert in such a way that you are getting close to your shoulder joint, so that when you extend your right arm, you are able to grab your knee here. Open your chest to your left side, look back. Make sure you have grounding on your left foot. This deeper twist helps to squeeze the abdominal organs and secretes the gastric juices, which prevents diabetes or any digestive issues. Change your side, releasing your hands, followed by your legs one by one. Change your side, fold your left leg. Now to the other side, fold your right leg. Place your right foot over your left thigh, followed by you can fold your left leg. Lift your left arm, inhale and exhale, rotating your trunk. Insert your arm here nicely. Try and grab your left knee and place your right hand at the back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your hands and followed by your legs. Straighten your legs and shake your knees. Now we are getting into the last relaxing position. So you can join your feet and gently shake your knees here into butterfly position. Now keeping your knees steady, place your hands at the back and gently get into reclining position. Putting your palms on your chest, on your navel, and just observe your breath. Surrender yourself completely on the ground. And once you get complete relaxation in your body, gently release your hands, followed by your legs. Move your fingers, your big toes, head left to right. And bend your knees. Turn to your right side. Give yourself a moment there. And slowly come into sitting position. Sitting in cross-leg position, feel free to use block for height. In Sukhasana position, keep your hands in Chin Mudra. Observe your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And as we worked on activating our Ida and Pingala Nadi, the sun and moon energy, let's try to find the balance in both the nadis by practicing Anulom Vilom Pranayam. So lift your right hand, close your right nostril with your thumb, keeping your index finger and middle finger at your third eye. From here, inhale from your left nostril, close your left nostril and open your right nostril. Exhale from here. Inhale from your right nostril. Close your right nostril and open your left nostril and exhale from here. So we are doing 1:1 ratio. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. After a couple of breaths, release your hand, come back to your normal breath. And as your nadis are balanced and you get better control over your breath, now we will add Kumbhaka, internal breath retention, in this practice. So once again, release your hand, lift your right hand, close your right nostril, inhale from your left nostril, Close your left nostril, hold your breath inside. Now open your right nostril and exhale. Again, inhale from your right nostril. Close your right nostril, hold your breath inside. Open your left nostril and exhale. This is one round. Continue this way with 1:1:1 ratio. After last exhalation, release your hand and come back to your normal breath. Anulom Vilom Pranayam helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and reduces our stress. Now to conclude this session, rub your palms on each other. Place your palms on your eyes with cup shape. One more time, rub your palms on each other. Place your palms at your heart center. And last time, rubbing your palms. And spread the energy to all over your body. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you all for watching this video. Do let us know in comment section how did you all find this Hatha classical style yoga flow. And if you want to practice more such sequences, do share your topics with us in comment section. And stay tuned with Bhumi Yoga channel. Namaste.